Hey, I'm Diceble, and welcome to the fourth episode of the Project Card Career Mode. Welcome back, guys. And last episode we finished first in the UK Nationals Championship for the cards, and today we are going to the next championship. What is card 1, if I'm right? But last episode we also had an invitation for something. Oh, I think that's already 2 episodes ago maybe, but let's see. He invited us to the Glencairn card club, so we'll see what is up with that. Let's just go through the calendar, and we see we have the card 1 championship, so we will be racing in the card 1 championship. Let's see what championship this is. It has 5 rounds and it has a sprint and a main race, as we can see. I still don't know how to put any settings harder, so I think it will just get harder if you progress through the campaign. Let's start with the first event of the Card 1 Championship. We're gonna race on the Dubai Card Drome. As we can see, we first of course have the sprint race like we always have, and we're starting second. And I still don't know what to do with the edit tune-up. I saw a video of Project Cars 2 where the tune-up is done so much better, because there you can also choose for an engineer to put your settings better, so you don't have to be very in-depth with your knowledge in the tune-up of your car settings. Of course that's your end goal, but it's way more beginner friendly, because if we go to edit tune-up now, here, well, I know you can do something with this, but we didn't have any practice, so I don't know what to change. And for force feedback is only for my steering wheel, and in the summary, yeah, this is just confusing, so confusing, so I won't touch this. Let's go back and let's start with the first race and see how we will perform in the new championship. So we're starting second on the grid.
It's the first round of the championship. There'll be a lot of newcomers, a lot of mistakes. Let's try and pull some points and make it a good one.
Let's see if we can get first, like our other. Ooh, there's already someone close. I drove before on this track, and I find this a very hard track, especially the ending is very tricky because of the chicanes that are very high with the curve. The curves are very high there, and ooh, I already saw that he was on our tail. Let's see if we can keep him behind us. I think we should be able to manage to do that. Ooh, not if we make those kinds of mistakes.
Cover that inside line.
Our manager or our race engineer gave us some tips how to defend our position. Nearly lost it there. We need to try and cover the inside line as he told us, but he's already further behind, so we can again try and take the ideal racing line. Shouldn't have been downshifting there. Oh, it's really, I really need to get going again here. I need to get used to the steering again of the car. So okay, so we're 1 second ahead of our opponent behind us. We're running a bit wide, but that's fine. We continue doing this, we will extend our lead in this position. Oh, there's one car in the pits. Apparently he didn't make it. Maybe that's why we had the green flag there, because that cart crashed. That corner, I find that corner very hard to take, because if you steer in early, you very often run very wide. Ooh, we lost some time on our opponent because he's on our back again. Yeah, he's close again, so we have the bad lap time as far. Let's just stay so far in front that he can't attack us in our position. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, you've got a warning from the race director for cutting the track. Try and respect the track limits, keep it between the white lines.
Well, we of course cut the track a little, and you saw we immediately got a warning for that, so we shouldn't do that too often. But I really lost the car there. Back and just completely broke on me, and well, it nearly cost us the first place, but little bit of cutting the track and we didn't have to give our position back, or well, back. We were always in first place, but we didn't have to give the position to our opponent. Ooh, there he made a attack and I took too much curve. This can cost us the race, because now I have to. Now he has a big gap in front of us. Let's see if we can close that gap and become first again. Okay, so as we can see, the competition is way higher in this race, or in this championship. Because in this race we already get attacked by our opponents, which is way more fun, because now you really have to do something to win, and it's not just waiting until you. Okay, let's see how He goes over the grass a little, or over the sand, because in Dubai you actually don't have grass. So I think we're closing in a little on him.
Okay, mate, let's see if we can get him on this lap. Try to force an error. He's under big pressure now. Come on, you can take him.
So he's under big pressure with him.
Nice one, that was the fastest lap of the race.
And we set the fastest lap on the race, which is also a good thing, because we also get points for setting the... Oh, I should have braked away earlier. Let's see if we can. I think he...
You're right behind the leader, it's just 1 second behind. Keep pushing, you can do him.
Okay, we're 1 second behind him.
He looks weak in the slow corners. See if you can slip up the inside under braking. Keep the pressure on.
So we're getting some tips that he looks weak in the slow corners, and as you can see, we really catch up with him in these slow corners, but in these corners he's very fast in these corners. So we're catching up with him. Let's see if we can attack him. No, he's defending. Let's see if we can defend in the next slow corner.
Find out where he's slower than you. Keep pushing. See if you can take him under braking.
Though we narrowly lost the back end there. Ooh, they are bumped up against him. Well, that's our fault, but we don't have to get the position back, and we're in the first position again. So let's...
You're leading by 1 second. Try and extend the gap if you can. We need a bit more buffer.
Okay, they want us to try and extend the lead, but we're already on the finishing lap, so we overtook him right in time and we finished first. It was way harder than in the last championship, where we could just drive around and still win the race and make huge mistakes. Here you actually get punished by huge mistakes, because your opponents are way closer to you. And as you saw, I made a mistake and I lost the first position for a few seconds, and then we had to caught back up, and we caught back up. So first race, first position. Let's see if we can continue this trend on the second race. We of course are starting first on the grid because we finished first. I think second is actually a better position, because most times you, as you can see, you at the inside line if you're second. Ooh, why is he braking there? Okay, that was a bit weird, but we already took the inside line and overtook him, and he made a mistake to stay that close and bumped up against the... So he bumped up against the wall. I should finish my sentences a bit more. So we already have a little gap right now with second place. Let's see if we can extend this gap. Ooh, taking too much curve. That nearly was again a huge mistake, but I managed to keep the car, or the cart actually, in control. So I had a bit of luck. Okay, I'm going a bit too fast into those corners because the front doesn't want to get grippy. Okay, we set the fastest lap of the race. Let's see if we can get even faster. Our gap is growing, I think.
You're leading by 1 second. Try and extend the gap.
Okay, we're leading by 1 second right now. Let's see if we can grow this gap.
Nice one. That was the fastest lap of the race.
Again 2 seconds faster. Completely missed the apex on the first corner, but well, we managed to go through it. A bit too much curve there. I think we extended the lead. I think he isn't 1 second behind us anymore. He's way further behind. Yeah, he's further behind than 1 second.
That's great
So
pace. You're looking
we
good
are
out
ready. The third lap in a row we improved our lap time. That's a good sign. Our pace is good in this race. We made little mistakes, but no huge ones. And we keep improving our lap time, so ooh. There I took a bit too much curve, but I prevented huge problems.
Great job. That's great
Again.
pace. Don't switch off. We're building a really good gap now to second. Keep it up.
So, our engineer, I think it is, or it is our manager, says we're really building the gap, so let's continue this and continue the gap. Running a bit wide. So we really
You're leading by 5 seconds. Protect
Oh,
that
Jesus.
gap. Keep pushing.
we're leading by 5 seconds. That's a lot. So I think that's first place confirmed. although we still have 8 laps to go, but we really have to make a huge mistake to lose our first position right now, because our lead is growing and it's already very big. We again improved in the first sector, so maybe we can again set a faster lap time. Oh, that was, yeah, the second sector didn't win as well, because I lost a lot of time there. Ooh. He backhand lost on me there.
That's great pace, love your work.
We were 8 hundredths of a second slower. So 7 laps to go. Ooh, like these mistakes. That was a shifting mistake, because I shifted way too far back. I shouldn't be in first gear in that corner. I should be in second. Well, that's what happens when you downshift too far. Lost 3 seconds, so I probably only am 2 seconds in front of the second player. We still can't see him in our back view, so we still are comfortably ahead. Going a bit slow through this corner. I need to keep up my concentration that I had, because it's not over yet and I'm making more mistakes. These corners are so annoying, because you can't take the curb, because if you're
7 seconds, that's what we like.
7 seconds still, so we really are far up to them, and we made the gap really big. So considering that we lost 3 seconds, we just had a gap of 10 seconds. Took a bit too much curb, which is very dangerous around this track.
Great driving, mate. Pace is really good. We're building a nice gap to second place now. Keep up the good work.
So they're really happy with our pace. This second race is again a race like we're used to from the UK Nationals, having a big lead, which you can throw it away, but you have to really do something with if you want to throw this lead away. If you have 7 to 10 seconds, so we're on lap 11 and we still have 3 more laps to go.
Stay focused and keep building the lead.
Okay. And that's the kind of mistake we should make. But still, you see, we still have we have a lead, not a big lead, but That's what happens when you take too much curve, guys. You saw I took way too much curve, was way too aggressive on that corner, and we lost the back end there. Lost 7 seconds of our lead, so he probably is 2 seconds behind now, I think. So we had a gap of 9 seconds in total, and we just threw 7 seconds away there. So we can't afford to make another mistake like that, because then he will take the lead, and we see him in our mirror right now. So it still gets more trickier than we're used to. Oh, he's still 5 seconds behind, so our gap was really huge. I'm curious about their lap times then, so because our lap times are 52 seconds, then we get more than 1 second on each lap. That's really weird, I think, in comparison to and I make the same mistake. I make the same. What the? Okay, this cost us a race. Well, you see it, guys. I fucked up really hard on the same corner in the not the last lap, but the one before the last lap, and we're in P4 right now, and we got glued against our opponent, who drove into the wall. So we got a bit unlucky, and we got just, well, we lack concentration.
This is the final lap of the race. See if you can take that guy in front of you, otherwise just bring it back in one piece.
Yeah, let's see if we can at least manage to get onto the podium. That should be possible, because if we are so much faster than the second place already, then we should be even faster. Ooh, again. Ooh. Holy shit, someone made a mistake and he nearly took me out. So we managed to get into the podium, but that really wasn't a good race. Well, it was a good race until the end, where we made a huge mistake and I crashed into the wall for the second time. I can't believe I made that mistake twice. We still are first in the championship, I think. Oh, we got 15 points, of course, because we get 10 points for being third, I think, and then 5 points of having the fast. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. And 5 points for getting the fastest lap, because we are the fastest lap. That doesn't make us first, but for this game it does. So in race 2 we managed to improve our lap time by more than a second, by 1.2 seconds. That's a lot. So we are still first, not comfortably ahead in the Drivers' Championship, So let's get back to the menu and let's see if we get an angry manager because we could have 2 first places. We got an invitation. Okay, so we got invited to a road entry club UK Cup. We'll see if we do that race, because I actually want to first finish with karting and then step up to the bigger racers, like races like car races and those kind of things, because well, it's fun to drive in cars, but often in the past I just finished last place every time because I'm not fast enough and I don't have enough car control. So let's just start small and improve that way, so we can manage to keep our first place. And maybe we need to do something with the pit strategy then, and I really don't know what to do with that. Here you see the UK 1 championship, where we are first, of course, in the drive standing. I think this will wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share it with who you want to share it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. See ya!